So I just saw Happy Halloween, Jimmy Champane and Company's new Halloween fan film, and I can officially say now that we are in the golden age of fan films. Let's talk about it. Happy Halloween stars Berlin Edmond, Vincent DeSante, and is written and directed by Jimmy Champane and Cortland Gordon. What is up, guys? If you remember a couple weeks ago, Jimmy Champane just kind of dropped a bomb on everybody in the community with this fan film announcement. I have Jimmy on my Hallow streams, but he was tight-lipped about this production. Didn't tell anybody, or at least I didn't know. And then a couple weeks ago, he dropped this announcement, and just a little teaser, a real quick little teaser, looked very enticing.
He's no longer dormant. He only knows how to keep moving and to keep killing. And he will kill again unless he's captured.
Happy Halloween!
And so finally, this thing dropped, I believe, last night. I watched it this morning. It's only like, I think 15, 16 minutes, something like that. But wow, I was blown away. And I will say, I'm not surprised by the technical abilities. I know Jimmy, and I know what an editor he is, and I know that he knows his way around a camera. If you watch his videos, you can tell he's a really, really good editor.
Halloween 2, like his first movie, Rob Zombie decided to do his own thing. For better or worse. Laurie is spiraling after Michael's killing spree, Loomis is a fame whore trying to capitalize on what happened, and Michael is a homeless drifter who actually becomes even more like Jason since his mom's ghost is compelling him to go back to Haddonfield and find his sister.
Him and Cortland Gordon. And I believe Cortland actually edited, I think, most of this, but you can tell it was just a big group effort. It was a love letter to Halloween, especially like Halloween 2018. But this fan film, this is I think a direct sequel to Halloween 2018. It's kind of just like what happens right after Halloween 2018. And just to get it out of the way, the production is, it's freaking top notch on this thing. Like, this marries up to Halloween 2018 production-wise beautifully. Like, it literally has like the same colors, the same feeling, the same tone. Really, just in terms of violence even, it just feels like it marries up to it very well. So I applaud them for being able to do that. The cinematography, very similar to Halloween 2018, but more importantly too, just from a technical standpoint, it stands right up to the direction of David Gordon Green. These are very professionally done shots in this short. And I'm not gonna lie, within like a couple minutes, I was so invested in what was going on in this movie that I completely forgot that it was a fan film. It felt like a natural extension. And I don't want to give too much away. I'm not even going to give you a plot synopsis because I want you guys to just go in this knowing nothing and just enjoy it. But what I will say is there's a nice little arc there. And just from an editing standpoint, it wraps up like beautifully, and I'm being very careful with my words here, but you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you watch this. You'll be so satisfied by the end of it. And more importantly, you're going to want more. You're going to be like, oh my God, that was so great, but it was so satisfying at the same time. The violence in this fan film is insane, like really, really insane. I'm just going to share one scene that really got me, and it involved a tombstone and a head bashing. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to tell you any more, but there's quite a few kills. There's one kill that's like really shocking. I'm like, wow, they did that? They went that far? Okay, cool. And the violence doesn't hold back whatsoever, guys, okay? It's not for the squeamish, I'll even say. And I'll just use 3 words: blunt force trauma. You're gonna see some of that. And also, remember in Halloween 2018 when it was kind of half and half, like they showed some of the kills, and then some of the kills, it was more like the aftermath, which can be effective. In this short, I would say most, if not all the kills, you see them on camera. There's very few, if any, aftermath type kills where we see what happened already. No, it's like you're in the scene and then the kill happens and you're just like, damn. Also, Myers in this, played beautifully by Vincent DeSante. I just reviewed Never Hike in the Snow And man, Vincent is just freaking killing it these days in the film production, but also the acting. He played Jason in that movie. He's played Myers before, and he played him in this beautifully. And I think, you know, just Myers is just a visual specimen, you know, all the way from the mask to the coveralls. And I think they really killed it because it felt like James Jude Courtney. You know, just the movements felt like James Jude Courtney, even kind of like the body type. It just all worked. It all fit. And more importantly, Myers in this, fucking brutal. That's all. I don't want to tell you anymore, okay, guys? All right? You got to watch this. It surprised the hell out of me. It's funny, I just gave Never Hike in the Snow a Trapped on an Island. You know I take that rating very seriously. For a short, I'm giving this Trapped on an Island. And there's nothing bad about it. It's just, I mean, boom, balls to the wall, start to finish. Production design, just amazing. Everything about this, I loved it. Like, I wanted to watch it again right after. So, Jimmy, I applaud you guys. Wow, this was just great. This was such a nice surprise, and it really kind of made up for the fact that Halloween Kills didn't come out this year. It was just something, you know, a little something to wet your whistle, you know? And it really satisfied. It was like a fat, juicy candy bar. You know what I mean? Just a nice little juicy candy bar. And you just shove it right in your mouth. That didn't make sense. Okay. Kind of disgusting too. Also, I was talking about how we're kind of in the golden age of fan films. Fan films are so popular right now. And I think a big reason for that is just because of the YouTube community. You know, and how we constantly like all feed off of each other. And you will see channels collaborating together to make fan films, and it's really refreshing. It's really cool. A lot of ideas floating around there, but also the proof is in the pudding. These things are getting a ton of views. Hell, just my review for Never Hike in the Snow is like over 6,000 views now for a fan film. Think about that. It's pretty damn eye-opening. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on this short. Have you seen it yet? You probably could have watched it while you were watching this review. I don't know. But yeah, amazing work. Anyway, be sure to come over to Killer Flicks, where we talk horror all day and every day. And on Fridays, we do Free For All Fridays. Follow me at Drumdums on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and Drumdum out.